right, we got a trailer for a brand new Dracula movie coming out next year. And right away, I think the comparisons to the Nosferatu movie that came out this year are going to be, unavoidable. It's going to happen, right? So I guess let's just embrace that now, and I guess we'll see like which one ends up being the more crowd pleasing movie. Because I know Nosferatu was not for everybody. It was a slower movie to get through. And there's a lot of crowds I remember seeing kind of complain about that. It's definitely, it's a flavor. Like it you gotta have a certain taste for that one, I think. So here we go. Let's check this out.
My order has been studying this for 400 years. And you're the first to have captured a specimen alive. These creatures are the result of a divine curse.
Okay.
What exactly did I capture?
A vampire. For 400 years now, we've been looking for the source.
Here you are.
He comes to find his princess.
Count Dracula.
So it is like the same, it is Dracula, the story again.
I asked
Okay.
God for one favor. I will fight in his name.
The armor looks cool, so. Okay.
He took my princess. Tell your God that until he brings me back my wife, my life no longer belongs to him. Pure souls can be reincarnated. Since then, I have lived on, waiting for her return.
She's in danger.
He's here. Let him come.
If we succeed in destroying this demon, all those who he's bitten will be freed from the curse.
God sent you here to kill me.
God sent me here to save you.
Okay. Alright, let's see. This winter. Okay. So the first thing I'm noticing right now is that this seems to be somewhat of a lower budget movie, and I'm not sure. I can't explain exactly. Something about the way it looks. I can just tell that, like, okay, they didn't have quite as high a budget here. It's also definitely not trying to take itself as seriously. It's still, they're still telling the story, and it's not like a. I guess it's just they're going a little bit more fantastical with it. But we did just see this story again, right? So I don't know. I guess it's really up to you guys. How are you in the mood for this a telling of this story once again? I will say the armor is kind of cool. It feels like when they were making this armor, they were like, oh hey, the 90s Keanu Reeves Dracula, that one. The Gary Oldman had really cool battle armor back then. We gotta like try to do a really cool battle armor. So it feels like that's what's really happening here with this dragon thing. That's kind of neat. But yeah, I don't know, something about the way it looks. I can just kind of tell. I'm like, okay, they're definitely stylizing a lot of it, maybe to try and hide the lack of a budget, maybe. I don't know. I can just kind of tell. But hey, look, it looks like it's gonna have plenty of gore, plenty of all the gothic romance type stuff that this story always has. But it also doesn't quite look like it's gonna have anything new to it at all. So it just kind of seems like more of what we've seen before. So okay, I mean, hey, look, some people are really into this story, but I don't know. For me, I feel like I've seen the 90s one, I saw Nosferatu, and I've seen a dozen other variations of the Dracula story through different medias, right? So it's just another one, I guess. It doesn't it doesn't feel like it's adding anything different to it. So, if you want to see that story told again, here you go. Dracula 2026. This definitely feels like a movie that's going to get forgotten about very quickly. Like it's going to come out and then everyone's going to be like, "Wait, there's a Dracula out?" And that's, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. So it's a shame because I remember, especially like right after Inglourious Basterds, Christoph Waltz being in something was like a big deal. But now it feels like it's kind of just a forgotten little footnote. So, oh well. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. That's just, that's just the vibes I'm getting. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.